Hello everyone, welcome back to this episode of Forex Breakdown from BTP Capitals. Alright, last week I had a really good week last week. From the recap you can see we did pretty well last week. So let's see what this week holds for us. I trust all of you are doing well, and let's go over to the chat and see what we have for this week. Alright, over to the charts. Let's start with the DXY as usual. Alright, on the DXY last week we were anticipating the fall, and we saw the fall on DXY. If we go on a weekly chart, okay, now we've seen price fall into this level of demand. Okay, we still have a 9700 level here. Okay, now price is coming to this level of demand. I'm expecting a reaction from this level, so I'm expecting a pullback on the USD. But first, I want to see a closer back above this 9700 level before I fully get that confirmation for a long on the DXY. So we could do this. Could have this. Okay. Wait for that break, retest, then we get it. So let's be expecting something like this. Break above this, come back for a retest. Then we could see this go all the way back up to most likely these levels. I'll call it 95, 98 level, 98.50, 99. We could get all a push back to 99 level. Yeah, that's possible. So this is what I'm expecting from DXY this week. But first, I want to see a break above this. I'll counter trend line. All right. Let's look at the USD, the Euro USD. So like I explained in the first video, you guys should know by now why I look at the DXY first before I go over to any dollar pair. Okay. You guys should already know about that by now. So last week on the euro, we came pushed back into these levels too. Okay, we could see a good supply level here, resistance level. Now we push back into these levels here, 13,500 level and 1300, 1.1300 level and 1.13500 level. Now price has rejected from last week closed below. Last week's candles closed below that level. So daily also closed below the level, slightly below the level. So I would be expecting, if I jump on the 4 hours now, I would be expecting a sell on this. But what could happen, price could open, push up a bit, then start falling, or price could just open and start pushing all the way back down. But basically, how would I get into this trade now? If I'm looking to take a trade on this, how would I take this? So I have something of this. Okay, maybe not so accurate yet. Something of this. Now I could see price. Break, fake out to this level, because you notice we have some form of resistance level here. Okay, I could see price do this, push to this level. All right, let me just take out the trend line. Now we could see price push to this level before having that fall. Okay, back to this level. We're still in an uptrend overall, so let's be cautious about that. We're still in an uptrend. So until this level is broken below, trend line broken, this level broken, this support level we have here broken below, I'm still bullish on the Euro USD. Now this sell could be just a short-term corrective sell. All right, that's the play I would be looking for. Or we could see price open and fall from here. So price could open on Monday and fall from here. Okay, price could open on Monday and fall from here. So let's just keep an eye on that. I update my students on what I see on the course of the week. So let's jump to AUD USD. Trying to keep this video as short as possible. AUD USD, let's go on the daily. Okay, start from the weekly. Now, same principle here. Price has traded into this strong level of resistance. Okay, supply level up 2. Now, I'm definitely expecting a pullback from this level, some form of correction, because we've had 3 weeks of bullish move. I expect a bit of a breather from the market. Remember, the market doesn't just move in one direction. We need to see some form of corrections from time to time. Now, on daily, we've come into this supply level. I'm expecting a sell-off at least for a good correction. Now, how would I take this? 4 hours still uptrend. Let's jump on the 1 hour. See the best opportunity on this. So we could see price do this. We could see price push back to this level, or if that doesn't hold, we could see price, if we use a fib from, pick a fib from high, low. Now we could see price fake break this trend line, this counter trend line, come up to 78 level. All right, come all the way up there, then fall back down. All right, so technically I want to see a break. If we fall back down to this level, we're still in an uptrend, because this is still an uptrend. All right, now if we see this, if this happens, then we'll break, we'll get a retest, rejection, confirmation, then I'm selling it all the way down to here. So take this out, or let's leave that. So now, how would I treat this? If I see this push all the way up here, I get a rejection from here, I most likely will take a sell. That would be a bit risky, but it would give me a good risk to reward. Now, entry there, stop loss just 20 pips. Okay, stop loss just 20 pips. First take profit will be here, the trend line, 53 pips. If I get a break, retest of that, then I take profit. Final take profit will be on this support level, which gives me 134 pips take profit level for just a 20 pip risk. So that would be a pretty good one. Now, price could fail to do that and just push slightly back up. Price could fail to do that and push slightly back up just to this level. Okay, then we see a fall from that level. So we got two scenarios now. Either we push to the 78 pip level, or we push back to this trend line, then fall back down. So I'll keep an eye on any of that. Sorry. All right. Let's go over to GU. We've seen same principle goes for GU. As you all know, we were bullish on GU last week, and we made significant good amount of profit from that. So we've had 3 weeks now of strong bullish move on the pound USD. So I would be expecting some form of correction. Being that the GU has come into this strong resistance level. So now, if we have a look at GU, all right, let's have a look at GU. Every time we see price come into this level, we see some form of rejection. So we push here, see that happens. We push here, see that happens. Now, I want to see technically I want to see something like that happen here. All right, I want to see something like this happen here. So I want to see a strong bearish candle close Because if we look at this critically, this is GU has been in a bit of a range. Now we've actually broken above this level, which we haven't broken above since April 20. Since April. Now price has finally been able to break above this level, this resistance level. Now let's see if that break. Remember, every time we get a break, we wait for a retest. Now let's see if that break will get a good retest that closes back above this. Now if we get a candle that closes, the retest closes back below this, then we most likely know that was a fake out. So two options I'm expecting here. Either I see something, I'm looking to see either a rejection, a candle like this, formation like this, because we've had this one, we've had this one before. Now we've had a break finally above this level that has been resisting. Now let's wait and see if this break it's going to hold. All right, so let's jump on the 4 hours. So how would I treat this? Now we're starting to see this bearish candle already. Technically I want to see something happen, something of this sort happen. Then I look to sell this all the way down here. Okay, first take profit should be somewhere around here. If this level is broken, then we could come all the way back to this level before we get a push back up. So that's what I'll keep an eye on. So I'll be keeping an eye on. Let's go and check the 1 hour. 1 hour could open. 1 hour could open, push back up to give us a head and shoulder formation, sort of. Yeah, then push back now. So we could see a play like this. All this you have to wait for confirmations. Don't just hop in and take a trade. Okay. Now, if we get play like this, that would be perfect. But as you all know, market might not just play as you anticipate. So we have to wait for the market to give us what it wants to do, then we follow. Okay. But basically, I want to see a push down, a break below this support level, so it sort of invalidates this long-term longs. Not totally invalidate, at least validate it for the time being for a pullback. Then for a short down below, for a sell. That's what I'll be looking at on the GU. Quickly, let's just go over to gold. Level I told you last week, still holding. Okay, now gold has been in this. Gold is still in an uptrend. Okay, we've been in this range for quite some time, for over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. We've been in this range. I have a strong feeling gold is just gearing up for the last push up. I got a strong feeling it's gearing up for a last push up, but I could be wrong. Now, I don't trade off feelings. I have to wait, see what the market does. With on this level, last week we saw gold sell off from around here. Okay, so currently gold is beginning to climb back up. So you see gold respecting that level. Now gold is beginning to climb, push back up. I would consider a buy on gold if I see this level broken. Now if I see gold push back into this level, I want to see something like this, retest, then I'll look to buy. I'll look for a buy and go back into probably most likely this highs. Now you could also apply this, alright, which would also align with our theory. So we see that break, retest, push back up. Okay, That's what I'll keep an eye on for gold. Other than that, we could still see gold push all the way to this level, even to this level, reject from that, and start falling back down. Maybe fall back down to test this level. So, two scenarios. I want to see a break above this trend line, retest, then, the counter trend line, break above, retest, then I look to take a buy. Or I want to see, now we got a good fib level here, a rejection. If I get a good rejection from 61 level, I could sell. If I get a good rejection from here, we could look to sell this, maybe back down to these levels, to the this lows. Now, if that doesn't happen, if we don't get that happening, then most likely I'm leaning more towards the shoot up. Okay, I'm leaning more towards a buy than a sell on this. But still, I can't marry my biases in the Forex market. You always have to adapt to what the market does. Okay, always have to adapt to what the market does. All right, so gold covered. Let's look at oil. Oil was such an excellent trade last week. I think you guys have seen the videos, the recap. We took oil from here. This is over 500 pips on oil, which is a good one. So this week, we've seen oil come into this level, strong. If you go on the weekly, now I've seen oil come into this level, trace it all the way back. You can see this is a strong level of resistance. Now we could still see a push, maybe higher to these levels, or slightly above these levels. Okay, but I would be expecting some form of pullback now on oil. So how will I capitalize on this? We could see this, maybe one last push to the upside. Could have that one last push to the upside, then look to, if we get a good rejection from there, look for this break, retest, and a sell-off. Okay, most likely to this level, sell back into these levels, because see, this level has been broken, so we haven't retested this level, so most likely this could happen before we see another push up on this. All right, that is gold, that is oil, USD CAD. You guys also know the correlation between oil and USD CAD, so I always check my oil price before looking at USD CAD. Daily, weekly, let's go on the weekly. Now USD CAD, we've come into this level, support level, strong support level, coming to the strong support level. I'm expecting some form of reaction from that level, although we could still see price maybe try to push into these levels. Okay, I'll keep an eye on any of that. So we could still see price attempt one more push, maybe to these levels, before the move up. Or if that doesn't happen, I want to see technically a rejection from these levels where current price is at. So, or I want to see this to be sure. But I want to have a break of this level, a retest. Now, that would be a good confirmation for longs into all the way into this level. So we keep our students updated on trades like this. Keep an eye on all of trades. Keep our students updated on setups, trades as they progress during the week. So if you want to join a student group, shoot us a message. Our email is down below in the comment section. So do well to shoot us a message, and we would give you information on how to get on board our classes and our courses. That's USD CAD. Let's quickly just look at a few pound pairs. Pound JPY. Let's look at pound JPY. Pound has been a good, excellent trade for this. Excellent trade for this. Now, last week I told you guys I was bullish on pound JPY, and we've seen such an excellent result of that. The recap video, I think I made it a little bit. I made a mistake on the recap video. I said we took a buy from here, but this is actually as at Monday when the video was at the start of the week when we recorded the first video. This was where pound JPY was at. So we had this break. I told you guys break, retest, confirmation, then we buy. Pound JPY was somewhere here when we recorded the first video. So we had the break above. That's what I told you guys, to see a break above this level, a retest. So I want to correct what I said on the recap. Now, we didn't get in from here. This is where we actually got in from. This is where I covered from last week. We have been in on this trade from these levels. We have been in on this trade from these levels. My students have been in on this trade from these levels, okay? Now, what I covered on the first video was from this level. So we see that had made over 500, close to, we pushed all the way to 660 pips. 660 pips just this week. That was a good one. So now I'm expecting some form of correction on, because we've come into a strong level. I'm expecting some form of correction. Same goes with the pound USD. So I'm expecting some form of correction from there. You can see it has almost the same structure as the pound USD. So what I would want to see, that's a break below, retest, to probably take a shot down to either here or these levels. Okay. Other than that, this could keep, if we keep seeing strong momentum on pound, then I mean this could still keep flying. But for me to take this, because this is a strong psychological level, 13900 level, I would want to see a break above this level. Then we gotta retest before I look to take a buy. Okay, I look to take another buy, most likely to 140, 500, 140, 500 or 140, 100. Okay, that would be it. Okay, so let's just look at US 30 and two more pairs before we call it a day. This is also another great pair that we cover. Now we don't cover this much on our channels, but I got some requests from students to cover this more on the channel. We just share this in our group. So taking this everything off, we've seen a strong bullish move on this pair, and we have capitalized a lot on this bullish move, just like we did on oil. Now, picking it from here, we see price back at that level. So let's see what we got. Let's see what flip level we got from there. So we take this from low to high. Okay, so we see we have the 78 level. So I'm expecting some form of pullback from that level. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm expecting some form of pullback from this level. Okay, I could be wrong, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. So that's a good level for, that would be a very good level for shorts. So how will I play this in? Sorry. Now, how do I trade this? I want to see we're already having some form of bearish close, but I want to see something better. I want to have something better than that for a good confirmation. Okay. You could see this still happen. Now I want to see this a break below here, a retest, then I'll look to take a sell on this, most likely to here or back down here. Then this level is broken. If this is broken, we'll definitely come in all the way down here. So I'll keep an eye on this US 30. This play I want to see. Jump on the 15 minutes. Always adjust your trend line once you go on a smaller time frame. Okay, so we can see this. So we could see price fall below. We'll see price break below these levels. Now we have this level now. So how would I take this? If I see strong break below here, close, okay, then rejection, I'll look to sell this from there back to these levels. Now if I get a break below that, then you guys know what's next. Retest. See, that aligns, that would align with our downtrend line. The retest, then follow through. Okay, either there, here, or so we just ride the wave. Okay, that's what I'm expecting on US 30. So I think we've covered a handful of pairs. Euro JPY, or let's just look at pound NZD weekly. Now pound NZD has totally pushed all the way below, but we've come into a level which we could see some form of pullback off. So I would be keeping an eye on this level too. We'll be keeping an eye on this level. Yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on that level. Alright. So technically I want to see a good daily close, maybe on Monday. I want to see a good bullish daily close on Monday to take a buy on this. I want to see a good daily close to take a buy on this. Now, what would be the best way to take this trade? Let's see. Let's jump on the 1 hour. Alright, so see a good rejection from here. We get a good rejection. Okay. we get a good rejection from there, or we could see price still try to play around, come back into these levels. We see price still try to play. So let me take this off. We could see price still try to play back into these levels, or we could see a good rejection from here. Now, if we get a good rejection from here, then I'll look to take a buy into these levels. If we break this, retest that holds, that will be my signal for a buy. Okay. All right. So I think we've covered quite a number of pairs. That would be that for that. So please endeavor to always let us know what pairs you want us to look at. Now we have our social media handles down in the comment section, along with the link on this. So kindly shoot us a message on any of the handles: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Let us know what pairs you want us to cover. Let us know what you want us to cover. Any topic you want us to look into. You could be a new trader, you could be a professional trader already. You got any advice? You got any suggestions? You got anything you want us to cover? Let's say you're a new trader, you want us to cover a certain topic you don't understand. Kindly shoot us a message. We will do our best to cover that. So, until next time, I wish everyone a good trading week.